Greetings everyone, and Great here, another Company Heroes 1 replay. Spawn on the right side as the British forces, we have Top Gaming. Spawn on the right as his US ally, we have faizxx81. Spawn on the left side as the Panzer Elite forces, we have XanderMD. Okay, he is playing the game, just had passed a little bit poor connection. And spawning as his teammate as the Wehrmacht player, we have 13876650063. Extra subsectors there. Going for a Wehrmacht course, looks like he's going for 2 pioneers and only 2 pioneers. Down south, we've got the Scope Rifle squad, splitting them up, trying to capture as many sectors as possible. As Lieutenant now pulling on the field and pulling up the HQ now. Yeah, there's also going to be a lot of lag spikes for him, ain't it?
Ammo dump captured.
Grenadiers pushing away forward, trying to eye for some sectors. Crad maybe trying to eye the bully around the Scope Rifle squad, but it looks like he's having trouble moving around. He's just spinning around circles, having a good time in his life. Grenadiers are not being aggressive enough, honestly. Yeah, he is slowly counting down, ain't he? You now got the engineers pushing forward, trying to capture up this point. Osaka has received some damage there. Engineers backing on off, trying to eye the northern sectors now. Pioneers capture this fuel point. Grenadiers being very defensive there. Does find some shots there on the high ground. Engineers now seeing a bit of fire there. Got the Scope Rifle squad firing away. Now I got the lieutenant pushed away forward. Pioneers inside the garrison. Engineers firing from the low ground. Down the one last model there. Rifleman squad advancing on forward. Engineer may actually go down. We're seeing quite a bit of fire there. Trying to soft retreat away. Trying to capture those northern points. Pioneers from this region. They really just want to stick the heavy cover and fight from it. He's probably going to eye to set up over here. Grenadiers push away forward. He's still counting down. I wonder if he actually reached 0. Lieutenant push away forward with the infantry section squad. Gain some damage there on the infantry section there, though he does get out of the garrison. 2 Grenadiers on the high ground behind heavy cover. That's a good defense position right there. Over here, do now have the rifleman squad receiving a bit of fire. If you look at the mini map, looks like the allies are doing a good job capturing sectors. The Axis players, not so much. Pioneers gain some good damage there. Does lose a Pioneer squad there. The guy who's actually lagging out slowly. Pioneers get inside the garrison there. MP42 starting to get overran by the rifleman. He may just try to push. Oh, he does get one of his guys in front, but he does get killed, so it doesn't get suppressed. And now they forcing him around. Does redeploy there. Another rifle squad on the flank. He should be able to get the MP42 decrewed. Does get suppression there either. Does get the MP42 decrewed. Rifle squad has 5 models there. I would say grab the MG and run. Oh, this squad's actually very wounded as well. Either way, grab one of these squads and run. There we go. Now he's going forward. Right. And captured. And the sniper is hitting low health models there, so it's not exactly a great engagement with the sniper because they're already going down pretty quickly. You now have a 221 plan field and an MMG carrier upgrade as well. 223 upgrade complete. Now got 2 223s plan field. He's trying to hide the capture points and secure them. Brand carrier push away forward. Does get them. The brand carrier button. Got these these 223s push way forward, trying to hit there. Gain some great damage on the 223 with the Bren carrier. Very nice, very nice. Now trying to hit the rearm there. Does lose one of the the 223s. And now this other 223s backing on off. Crad is almost going down as well. Actually get some damage there, circling around, receiving some fire. Up north, got the Volkswagen squad pushing forward, got the Flamer Engineer and the Rifleman squad advancing forward. Does with the bar upgrade there, trying to play a ring around the rosy with the Bren carrier. We've got the intersection here, supported by a Lieutenant. Got the Panzer Grenadiers push way forward as well, able to get some damage there. Now body blocking the Bren carrier with his Force Panzer Grenadiers to get damage, but the 223 is about to go down as well. He's about to lose it. He's going to focus it down, try to pursue it for a moment, does manage to escape on out of there. Getting the, now he's used the repair ability there on the Bren carrier. Up north, got these Rifleman squads and Flame Engineers with the captured MP42. Motorcycle severely wounded.
What'll it be? Where to, sir?
And now we've got the repairs here. Rifleman squad does fall back. We've got this Rifleman squad trying to pursue these snipers. Does have the Volkswagen here. Does get a good shots there. And now maybe a wipe out this Rifleman squad. Does drop a bar there. Now the Volkswagen can pick themselves up an early bar. Oh, got suppressed there. I'm not sure by exactly what. May have been from the Bren carrier. And he does get suppressed there by the Bren carrier. Must have received a lot of fire from the Bren carrier. Void designated marksman was utilized there. Panzer Grenadiers do now fall back. You now have a MG emplacement now being built up here with the Flamer Engineer with 2 models. Per truck, we do have a field support truck now deployed down the field. Let's take a quick look at everybody's resources. Right now, the Brit has a massive reserve of manpower. Where's this point of game? As well as a good reserve of fuel. The US player right now has a small reserve of manpower, good reserve of munitions. 1 command point. Did he select the doctrine? And we do have 90 fuel as well. Only has a barracks at the moment. Could, and does have a trio center. Could go for a supply yard now, soon. Oops, and I hit the pause button. And now for the as lead player, we do of course have the logistics company and the comp group center. Go for a vampire Funkwagen right now. Interesting. He does have 4-man squads. I do like the 4-man squad upgrade. And he has gone for tank hunter since he's repairing up the Kettenkrad there. And now the Wehrmacht player doesn't appear to select the doctrine either. Has Wehrmacht quarters, has 2 snipers, 2 Volkswagen, 1 with a bar, motorcycle severely damaged, could get some repairs. Right now the Allies are maintaining great field control. And now we got the skirmish phase complete for the Wehrmacht player.
Sniper has seized objective. No enemy in sight.
Pioneers laying down some landmines, very nice. I would definitely get that motorcycle repaired up sooner rather than later. And now we've got a pretty sizable assault going to the center of the map. We got these Panzer Grenadiers push away forward. Bar Riflemen are advancing. More landmines being deployed on out. He's getting close. Kettenkrad now seeing fire from the captured MG42. Bren carrier and infantry forces are making their way up north. Snipers are good for picking off units or models, but they will get easily overrun by this number, especially with this deployed designated marksman. That's what the landmine there as well, thanks to the US engineer. Does get some shots there. He wants to take out that engineer. Does spot another landmine there, and does take out the minesweeper squad. He does need to fall back. He's probably gonna get wiped out. Howdy. Oh, I can't exactly read that. My apologies. Incendiary grenade now thrown. It does have the scope rifle squad here. Bren carrier making their advance forward. Over here, we got this Volksgrenadiers engaging. It does wipe out that rifleman squad there. Does find a landmine there, but doesn't drop any models. He has a trio center back at home. Grenadier Volks Grenadiers getting some good damage on that rifleman. Got the Bren carrier getting some great suppression here. And hasn't received a whole lot of damage right now. Down to half health. You now have the Kettengrad advancing on forward. Motorcycle could pass rotate around engage. I'm not sure what that was. That may have been a grenade. Oh, he may have lost a rifleman's squad there. Dropped another bar. Now going for repairs. He could try pursuing it. Kettengrad to capture the sector. Motorcycle here, not repaired yet. Both Grenadiers need to get off of Panzerfaust. This thing's been a bit too much trouble for the Panzer Grenadier player. And does take it out with 2 Panzerfausts. He probably could just use 1, but 2 will guarantee it's dead. Oh well. I can't read it either way.
Structure detail reports were complete.
Go ahead and lay down a landmine now. We do have these forces pushed way up north. Volks Grenadiers pushed way down south. There, of course, is the MG42 inside this garrison, which is set up at an angle there. That is a good garrison for an MG42. Panzer Grenadiers engaging these intersections now. They throw an Incendiary Grenade there. Not really a great one. Probably would have been better just to retreat on back. Now I do got the Strom Armory. My Grenadiers push away forward. Does have 2 G43 squads. And it looks like the Allies are getting some good field control now. Does find a landmine there. Very, very nice. Panzer Grenadiers engaging at range. Now have a fresh Cromwell deployed on the field. Does get a good hit there. Cromwell pushes his way forward. Does get another hit there as well. Scope rifle squads advancing forward. We got the 223. Now we're seeing some fire. Down south, we've got this kind of grand eye for the VP. Black Irving firing away, getting some rear armor hits there. Direct hit there as well. Oh, he's throwing out AT grenades. AT grenade thrown, gets a direct hit there. Multiple hits there by the AT grenades. Unusual items to say the least. That Grenadiers advancing on forward as well. Don't see a visible doctrine at the moment. Goes out for another AT grenade. Rolls a miss. That's one of the AT grenades there. They are not heat-seeking. Goes on another AT grenade there. Getting some good hits. Are those times 2 AT grenades? Those may be times 2 AT grenades. It does go down to the stew. Sure. Cromwell does go down. I think he may have times 2 AT grenades at the moment. I don't see any Pentrek squads for me to see if he has double Pentrek. Because it's the same ability there. Double Pentrek and double AT grenades. Kettengrad moving around. We got this Sapper squad making their way down south. Vampire Funk Fog here experiencing some resources. And this rifle squad may get wiped out by this Panzer Grenadier squad. Yep, quite easily. Does drop a bar as well. A lot of bars have been dropped. Now got some artillery raining on it. That may be off-map power shoot by the US player. It is off-map power shoot by the US player. Rifleman squad advancing forward, trying to decapture sectors. Does wipe out that captured MG42. Down south, we do have another Cromwell advancing on forward. I think I hear M2 on the field. Maybe it's a 45 pounder. Not sure what it was. And maybe another off-map power shoot there. Those are the Zoom armory there. Rifle squad seeing some hits there from the 234. Probably the AT grenadiers. The AT grenades for the Panzer Grenadier are not really worth it. They have horrendous accuracy. If there were any more balance updates to this game, I would say just make them heat-seeking and at least make them at least usable. Because right now, it's not even worth it. It's not worth it. Doesn't do enough damage to hit tanks, and it's not fast enough to hit light vehicles. Stug advancing forward. Maybe trying to get some hits there. Over here, do not got the Stu advancing forward as opposed to 2, 3, 4. So we got Blitzkrieg being selected. Gets a good hit there. Cromwell's now in the rear armor. Or Cromwell, that's a command tank. Gets another hit there, but rolls a bounce. Stu advancing on forward. Rolls a miss there. Armor command tank push away forward. Trying to claim up some other sectors. Stug receiving some fire there. Does roll a bounce. The Stug does roll a bounce there on the Cromwell. Could have been an overheal. He does have a overheal sapper, so probably was overhealed. Stu annihilates that repair sapper. He does have another one there. And the US player is about ready to get knocked out of the game. 1 second remaining with his lag spikes. Stug of 4, power to go down. And somebody went down there. Lieutenant received a pretty sizable hit there. Rolls a bounce there. You need a penetrating hit there. Ain't got destroyed crit there, so it's basically as good as dead. But do now have a AT head search on the field. But backing off to like right there is a good angle for time being. Rolls a bounce there. AT start advancing forward. He does use Blitzkrieg there. Rolls a bounce there. Command tank now receiving some fire. Now he's going to hit some rounds with the Stu. Gets a pen there, very nice. Cromwell can't really advance forward. That ATS is in the region. And the captain does fall back now, and is able to perhaps save the Stu, apparently, or Stug. He sits there on the base MGs. Axis players trying to re-secure the region. And thus the repair sapper says she's a good hit there. The Cromwell could turn around and engage. These are 2 Stus, not Stugs.
Jerry's hitting one of our forward sectors.
Tasmania's kept the sector. Do not have a Firefly being put on the field. That would be a good combination along with the command tank.
Now a secured sector under attack.
Anti-guns now being put on the field. 68. Usually goes to 66 if they get timed out.
Sector under attack.
The US player may be timing out relatively soon. Rolls a miss there with the Stu. Let's get a hit there off the Cromwell. 10.
Destroyed a German target.
Let's get a good hit there. The US player looks like he's moving around. I don't see the AI taking over symbol, so maybe he's still in the game. AT finds a hit there. AT gun firing away. They kind of may hit the command tank or the headquarters command truck. AT gun firing some good shots there. Firefly should be deployed out relatively soon. Yeah, Firefly's almost deployed on outfield. That'd be a great flanking item there. Cromwell still needs repairs. He needs to get the command tank down south to support that Firefly. Command tank's over here getting repaired up by the allied forces. I do have the Firefly deployed on the field. Iron shots there on the AT headser. Now the armor command trucks are receiving massive fire there, allowing the Firefly to get some more shots off. Let's get a good pen there. AT gun on forward, getting some repairs down the Cromwell. ATS are now seeing massive fire. AT gun may get a shot there on the ATS, sir. It's setting on up. Does take out the Stu there. Firefly now engaging the other ATS at range, both of them rolling the misses. Getting some damage there. Rolls a bounce there. We got a double pantry truck stormtrooper here. Trying to eye for the rear armor. Does get the rear armor, the Firefly main gun destroyed there. AT gun firing some shots down the AT answer. It receives a main gun destroyed crit as well. Man tank just needs to run away. And looks the M1 AT gun does roll whiffs there. Roll some hits there. He's trying to go for some crush there on the stormtroopers. But he's dancing around. AT gun needs to fall back. And does crush one of the models of the stormtroopers. Does get some hits there. He does, of course, lose his command tank, so he will need to get that rebuilt. Stormtroopers are receiving some fire there. And all those forces do fall back now. Cromwell now firing away. That was the one he repaired on up. It's just the Stug deployed on the field, the Stug 4. And yep, he's still counting down or counting up. I can't really tell this one time, but he's still in the game. Lieutenant up, push way forward. Pioneer squad does fall back. Cromwell's received a bit too much fire there. Fire shot off there. The lieutenant has gone down to the Stug now. Not sure what doctrine the British player has gone for just yet. The Cromwell's now seeing massive fire there. Now the command tanks are getting repaired on up. You got the ATSRs now firing away against the repair sapper, trying to go for some landmines. The British player doesn't have a lot of resources at the moment, so let's see what the other players have at the moment. US player, of course, has gone for infantry, has no missions reserved at the moment, has AT guns. Don't think he may be able to deploy M2 at the moment. We've got 70 pounder here as well. But the US player has good reserve of resources. We do have the manpower, decent manpower for the tank hunter player, as well as good fuel reserves. Has Panzer Command, Combat Group Center, and Logistics Command, and I actually went there. Does go and decrew the AT gun there with the AT grenade. Cromwell's main support. There is a landmine there. Incomplete landmine there for the British forces. And the 10 pounder does go down. Command tank, we see some pantry fire from the stormtroopers. And the Blitzkrieg player has a good reserve of manpower, going for the manpower blitz. And has plenty of munitions for it, as well as a small reserve of fuel. He may want to go for the Council Command relatively soon. And he got now seeing some fire there. Does get the crew. Harper do throw a frag grenade, but I think he's going to do more damage to himself than his opponent. 2, 3, 4 firing away. Do got these ATS space support. Does take out the regular Cromwell. Man, Cromwell still remains. He has to do roll some balances there on those ATSers. After these northern sectors. And that's right, the squad now receiving massive fire now. ATSers receive some fire.
Losing a sector.
2, 3, 4, getting some damage down those riflemen.
Our forward supply lines are broken. We have 300
Over here, the US or the British forces are just dancing around over that region. The US player has put out 30 cal there, trying to stop these U-43 Panzer Grenadiers, and he does.
We are losing territory.
Scope squad receiving some fire from the ATSR. Stu firing away as well. Rolls a miss.
We are losing ground.
Now it looks like we got the Scoper squad pushed way up north. We got the repair saps here. They're salvaging the wreckage of the Captain Brad. US engineers do fall back in time. Stu and Hetz are advancing forward. Does get some PH shots there, but rolls some misses. And finds a decent hit there on those sections. Gains some hits there on the ATS with the Piet squads. The Piet squad's still quite healthy. Does fall back with one of them now. The other one gets flinched away.
Veterans engaged.
He rolls a miss there as well. We have veteran C2 tanks now for the Stu. Does fall back now. The other Piet sapper and the rest of the British forces are falling back as well. The Brit may just want to go for another armor command truck, get out some fireflies, help deal with all this armor. That's the only person that's selected doctrine just yet. It's the British player. What doctrine would you go for this one time? Good hit there. There's damage and crit. Stu advancing, retreating back. We do now have the ATS deployed on the high ground, firing some shots. Riflemen trying to get some more sticky bombs there on the Stug. And also both the rifle squads are now falling back. Down south, got the Pentagon here, have captured that point there. A lot of wounded squads here. Command tank still on the field. So if he gets out some more fireflies or chromos, they can be inspired to fight harder. Empire Sapper does fall back there.
Sapper group ready. Men ready.
Guns shifting. Jerry's overrunning one of our sectors.
He hit squads, so we see a bit of fire there. And these forces do force back. No, they don't say they fully run it. Yet just that does force back the Pentagon here there. Could perhaps take time to really build that landmine there. The allies are down to less 300 points there. The explorers just have little over 200 points. Got 2 repair bunkers up here as well to repair up all these Stugs and Stus. He does have Vet 3 tanks as well. Up north, the Pentagon is going around, doing a good job going around, capture up sectors. Now see some fire there. More damage onto the Hetzer. Getting some good hits down the AT Hetzer. Grenadier squad received a bit of fire there. May get wiped out. Does not get wiped out there. Grenadier is currently dancing around. It's there onto the sappers. Go powerful squads trying to engage the Panzer Grenadier, trying to force them back. There's lieutenants support them as well. So they should be almost out of range of the lieutenant now. The lieutenant now eventually won. Panzer Grenadiers have dropped the model. We got 2 ATSs here, and the Funk Fog is still in this region. And it's not exactly a high fuel point to steal resources from. Panzer Grenadiers are sort of just dancing around behind there. The sappers do hit the trees. And the lieutenant receiving massive amounts of fire there. The lieutenant needs to fall back sooner rather than later. Looks like the Grenadier squad does fall back. Piet's still hitting the trees. Firefly finding an angle there, I believe. The Firefly trying to hit this ATSer up here. ATSer here is at full health. Does receive a hit there. It is overhealed. And is inspired by the command tank. The command tank needs to get more behind the house there, not to interrupt the movement of the Firefly. Patrick squad now advancing forward. Those lose that wounded lieutenant. Now it's going to back out of the region. Like got the 2 Stus and the Stug advancing forward. You got a triple capture favor the allies, and the British player still has all of his command points. At this point in time, maybe go for commandos just for the decoy barrages, or honestly, just maybe Royal Engineers to get out the actual resources for from the HQ command trucks if you're not going to plan to go for any doctrine. This one does have damage and crit there from a landmine. Firefly now seems to fire there. Does get a hit on the Panzer Grenadier. These forces are pushing forward, trying to get some Piet shots onto the Hetzer. Could potentially take it out with a good volley. Fires. Gets some great damage onto it. Main gun destroyed crit. And next volley, he needs to start moving the sappers to pursue it. It does kill down the AT Hetzer now. Firefly is at full health. Command tank not at full health. Stormtroopers advancing down south. And he may have got a wipe there. Got singed up quite a bit by that Incendiary Grenade. That intersection squad has no health remaining while have all 5 models. UAT guns are now advancing forward. There could be a potential good angle in this region. This Stug still has a damage engine crit there. The other Stug and Stu's are still moving around. And Stug. There's a lot of Stugs out in the field. They need more Fireflies, that's for sure. And maybe even Royal Engineers holding down one part against this. Got Blitzkrieg now active. Does find a landmine there. Finds another landmine there. The Stormtrooper squad's down to 2 wounded models here. Gets a good hit there onto that AT gun. These AT guns starting to get overran. Got another backline AT gun here. He got a very healthy number of AT guns. Gets a good hit there. Rifleman squad needs to go for a sapper. Does find a landmine there. And no sticky bomb at the moment. Does retreat back. May get wiped out. It's getting stuck right there. We now have the Fireflies and another AT gun pushing forward. These Fireflies are inspired by a command tank. Gain some good hits there. And now they're taking a bad path around. The Fireflies can swing around, get some good hits on in. Pantrax squad advancing forward. I think there may be 2 Pantrax at the moment. Maybe not. I know he's gone for Tank Hunter, so he eventually will get 2 Pantrax. Does get a frag grenade there with the Rifleman squad. Does only have the 1 Pantrax right now. He's forced to push way forward. There are 2 Stugs, 1 Stu. Command tank has a bit of fire there, and 1 AT gun advancing forward as well. More of the armors, Axis armors advance forward. The command tank just needs to stay in the back, and it does use Royal Engineers there to hold down. And there goes that Stu or Stug. I'm not so sure which one it was. I think that was a Stug. This other one is severely wounded as well. Keep climbing up in the terrain. Stu fires a shot there, rolls in this. Fireflies are advancing on forward. And destroyed engine crit there, so it's basically good as dead to the Piets. Or to anything that comes up. Takes out that Stug or Stu. There's Stugs right here. I think that was Stu. Both Fireflies advancing forward. Command tank a little bit wounded. Firefly has took some hits.
Lost a lieutenant.
Well, the lieutenants have gone down. Does take out that one. The next one's this one. Command tank now efficiency 1. Takes out that one. Pantrax squad push way forward. The other one does have a Pantrax as well. So it's double Pantrax push way forward. Triple Pantrax forward in actuality. Fireflies do see a bit of fire there. Now the command tank as well. US Rifleman now pushing way forward. His armor just needs to fall back. He's about to lose this armor. Command tank does go down. He shouldn't have lost that. Grenade has been thrown. And the garrison gets entirely destroyed.
One of our tanks.
Yep, he does have the improved resource acquisition from the Doctrine. You can bring out some Churchills as well. Got Stu and Stug here. And it's supposed to not Panther. Now, I would say deploy on AVRE. He has a lot of munitions for it. Rifleman squad's now advancing forward, getting some damage there. 2, 3, 4. Looks like it has an engine crit there. A sticky bomb or two can finish it off. He does have enough munitions for it, but smaller fires could finish it off. Does go one sticky bomb. That may be enough. It was enough. Stu and Stug and Stu and Stu and Panther are now pushed away down center. We got Panther and pair of ATSs there. Fireflies need to stay back a little bit. It's the same bit, too much fire there. That's a regular Cromwell, not a command tank. Also set on up. Got an AT gun here as well. Firefly may get focused down. Is getting focused down there. May got a short crit there. PS2 connect. AT satchel short. Does he got the Panther there? Panther's still alive. He does have all-back combat group. Doesn't be called in. Does get himself a Rangers, Rifleman, M10, and an MG. All that stuff is good, including the MG. So right now, he can send that MG to a flank and just help secure it. The Ranger's going to be helpful because they're fighting against a lot of armor. Riflemen are always nice to have, and who can say no to an M10? I suppose the Axis players can say no to an M10. A lot of these HQs are starting to get hit. Does have a fresh command tank there, inspiring these forces. The Firefly here is still quite damaged. Cromwell could hold down to draw some fire. Not sure they're holding. Yeah, looks like the Fireflies are holding down now. Got the M10 now pushing forward. Rangers as well. Rangers finds a rear armor hit there and a bounce. Rifleman squad and Rangers do see a nice Stu hit there. Fireflies firing away. Got gunner kill crit there on the Stug. Stug does go down there. Panther firing away. Rolls a miss there on the Firefly. Over here, got these forces advancing on forward.
Enemy unit down.
Over here, you got the AT-Hetzer going on down. Get some hits there. Panthers receive a bit of damage. AT gun sitting on up. May be able to pick up the Panther there. May get a destroy crit there. AT gun does roll a bounce there. And now got the Scope Rifle squad trying to capture the Southern VP. Up here, got the AT are firing away. Intersection squad advancing on forward, trying to hit these Panzer Grenadiers.
Enemy unit down.
It does take out the Panther now. Stug and Stu getting overran. M10 leading the charge. Cromwell severely wounded. Firefly has been repaired enough. Or that's a different one. Has 2 kills, so it's not a different one. Here's there onto the Stu. And all that armor does go down now. I was catching the sectors on the map. I think the Allies have basically won, taking out all that armor. US player has a good reserve of manpower, enough fuel for the rest of time, and not really a whole lot of munitions. And we do have an AVRE now deployed on the field. Very nice. He's going to start spending that munitions reserve, and it will help camp some of the VPs. Tiger Ponds are now deployed on the field. The Panzer player doesn't have a lot of manpower, plenty of fuel, some munitions, enough for a Panzer player who's gone for a tank buster or tank hunter. And the Wehrmacht player has no fuel, no munitions, and only manpower. So that was his last manpower blitz. He's going to have to basically solely rely on the Stews and the Tiger tank. He's not going to pull out stormtroopers for Antrax or for anything else. I hear there's a shot there from the AVRE. Destroys the engine of that Hetzer. AVRE now seeing some fire. And now here comes the British armor. AVRE seeing some hits there. Avery could potentially get another shot relative to the AT Hetzer. Does take out that Hetzer now. Repair set Pioneer does go down, and now we got the VPs rapidly decreasing for the Axis players. Does have the Tiger tank and a Stug up north. He still has a single Stug. And if there's a lot of carcasses down here, a Burgundy can help them killing carcasses, but they may not have enough VPs to stall out for that. Some tank traps being plowed out by the US player, very nice. And Rangers with Thompson's now being employed on now as well. These shots there, very, very nice. We got some STGs now being sent forward as well. It's there. Those out a frag grenade there from the Rangers. Those force back the STG squad. The bolt action rifles not exactly going to be great for all these forces. And now the X-Squad's down 25 tickets. Up north, we got the Stug and Tiger tank there. Oh, yep, I did cast your game you submitted to me yesterday. I'm going to go ahead and get it uploaded and probably going to be released on Sunday. So I just saw your comment. Bunker. You see some fire? Also, I'm so surprised that most people don't send replays but they actually lose one. Assuming that's this one that you were planning to send me. Got a good hit there onto those Panzer Grenadiers. And again, he's counting down. It's like negative 60 seconds right now.
The enemy is seizing our territory.
We got the Rifleman squad decapturing the munitions point now. Oh, that's what I heard. It was all the same hauling down there. Here's some tank shots over here. The Stug and the Tiger tank trying to back on off away from the Greyhound. How menacing. Greyhound advancing forward. Get some damage there on the Pioneers.
We defend the father.
And it does go and wipe out that Pioneer squad. Tiger tank now falling back, trying to deal with the Riflemen.
The enemy advances.
And this is the end of the replay. This is XanderMD saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.